But number 37, I'm going to jump all the way back to the Donkey Kong franchise. The last time I did this, and technically the only time I did this on this list so far, I talked about King K. Rool. This time with number 37, I am going to be talking about the possibility for the Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot idea of Dixie Kong. My name is Sniper Fun, and enjoy the video. Now, when it comes to Dixie Kong, as much as King K. Rool, not exactly the same amount, but very gosh darn close. She has as much history with the Donkey Kong franchise as he does. He started in the first Donkey Kong Country. She jumped in the second one. They've both been going strong since, and technically she's had more of an important role lately than he even does now. Sad but true, people that support King K. Rool. She has more of an impact on the series now, the Donkey Kong franchise, than King K. Rool does. Like, popularity, she's one of the more popular characters from the franchise and one of the most demanded Donkey Kong characters to be put in the Smash Brothers. In history of the franchise, she's been around since almost day one, like the second game in the series, of the Country series at least, not since the original stuff, but she's been around since the Country series. And she still gets used fairly well now. Even in side games, like the Mario Sports games, she's still technically used around. And she did make her return playable in the new Donkey Kong Country Tropic Freeze game on the Wii U, and she's at least used. That's the whole thing right there. She's used compared to someone like the other Kongs or King K. Rool, who hasn't really had much of anything lately, besides like a Mario Sports thing and DK Jungle Climber. It's not like he's even being used in the Country games anymore. Retro's making their own villains. Like, could he come back one day? Sure, but as of now, we're not seeing it. So in terms of at least recent representation, she deserves it more than he does. Sorry, people, but that is actually really true. But in terms of Musa potential, what can she do? Her hair, she gets spinning around, and all her other various different little attacks she does from Country 2, 3, the sports games. Um, what else? And then, Country, Tropical Freeze and stuff like that. She has most of the potential that would definitely make her different than Dixie. I said Dixie. I'm not talking about. I am talking about Dixie Kong. Then Diddy Kong. Um, People that say she'd be a clone. She'd have similar attacks. I wouldn't deny that, but she certainly will not have an exact same moveset, and she would definitely not have the same final match. So yeah, that's about it in terms of Dixie Kong. She has the popularity. She's been around since the beginning of the series. A lot of demand for Smash Bros. She's as equally demanded as King K. Rool. If not maybe a little bit more, but I'd say maybe King K. Rool is at least a little bit more demanded. Although I think the reasoning for her is a little bit more than him. Although a villain would be much more appreciated than another side character, though. But that's a moot point, really. And in terms of moveset potential, she'd be different from Dixie. I keep saying Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, and Donkey Kong. And that's really about it. I'm pretty short, simple to the point here. Put in the comment section what you guys think. Do you want to see Dixie Kong? Did you vote for Dixie Kong? Do you think she should ever be put in Smash Brothers now with this ballot, the character ballot, or maybe next Smash Brothers or a future one, or a Donkey Kong representation? Put in the comment section what you guys think. We can discuss it there. My name is Sniper Fun. Peace. Subscribe if you want to. Have a nice day.